Well, you know, sometimes it pays to have airplane delays. At least if your name is Cosmo Kramer, that is. Tonight on Seinfeld, Kramer's come up with a new way to pass the time when you're stranded at the airport. Bet you can't guess what it is, but you can learn more about it tonight at 11, only on the WB11. Our friends in the radio booth, they do that so well. John Sterling and Michael Kay. I guess we'll have to thank them for being our props in 1998. Bernie Williams leads it off for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Bernie 0 for 3 today, and his average has dipped below 340. It's 339. The way that batting race is shaping up, TJ, it's really up for grabs.
Absolutely.
With about several guys.
Well, it's going to be a big series coming in with Mo Vaughn chasing Bernie. And then you go down to Baltimore and you got Eric Davis in there chasing Bernie. So Bernie's buddies on the mound can help him out tremendously.
And Jeter 1 for 3 today. Big swing by Williams on a 2-0 pitch. Joe gave Bernie Williams the day off yesterday. And Joe has said he will try to do that with most of his regular guys between now and the end of the season, just to give them a rest here and there.
Well, you know what Joe did today? He gave the guys off, but yet he had just enough guys, enough veterans in the lineup that you could put up a good fight against the Blue Jays.
Now it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. In that batting race, Mo Vaughn was batting .331 coming into today's game. And Ivan Rodriguez and Derek Jeter at .328. Paul O'Neill at .317. High fly ball into center field. And right now, Williams is 0 for 4. Well, this is our last game from Yankee Stadium this year on the WB11, and I'm going to miss all of our good friends around here. Of course, Mary Durante down in the press room. Known her for many, many years. What a wonderful lady she is. So I'll miss her as we all depart for the winter. And all those crumb buns that she gets for us and lets us enjoy. Of course, Charlie down in front of the Yankee clubhouse. Charlie Zabransky. And those pepper sandwiches. Jorge Posada sends one down the left field line. And speaking of pepper, that was a pepper hit by Posada. Well, the Yankees will send up Mike Lowell, who will represent the tying run with 1 out here in the 8th inning.
Posada gets a Plesac fastball. He said, hey, I like those belt-high fastballs. I can hit those. And the Stewart slipped and fell on a slick turf out there. Looked like he was in on an ice rink. But he got up and recovered well enough to keep Posada at first base.
And of course, Tony, the door guy, the doorman, up here at the press
absolutely
level. Tony Forestieri. He's been around a long time. Out of play off the bat of Mike Lowell. Up high, that'll leave the count up at 1-1. Lowell has the power to tie it up for the Yankees. He gets underneath this one. Another high fly ball. This time it's Graybeck, and there's 2 gone. So Chad Curtis now will step in as we continue to thank our teammates here on the WB11. Jay Altmeyer on our graphics coordination and air control associate directors. Those are the guys that help put those commercials on that I know that you enjoy so much. And with the pitching change being here, we probably will go to another commercial, I imagine, somewhere in just a moment or two. And we've got another pitching change. Let's see. That's the 5th pitching change for Toronto. As Toronto, 4 games back of that wild card, they are trying to hang on to this 5-3 lead. And Carlos Almanzar will come in to face Chad Curtis. So while he runs in from the bullpen, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
RCN, a better choice in phone, cable, and internet service. 1-800-RING-RCN.
See this TV set? You're going to see it in a lot of places. And this guy is going to be on it telling you what's happening at your Toyota dealers. Like right now, there's a mega clearance happening on 98 Toyota cars and trucks. On Camrys, Corollas, Tacomas. And whether you buy or lease, believe me, you'll drive away happy. Oh, the guy on the TV? That's me. Hello. Your everyday kind of TV guy.
Well, bottom of the 8th, Toronto in front by 2 over New York. You can catch all the excitement at the 28th annual Whitney M. Young Junior Football Classic held at Giant Stadium. That's on Saturday, September the 26th at 5 o'clock. Grambling State University takes on Hampton University to benefit the New York Urban League Scholarship Program. Now, tickets are available at the New York Urban League offices, Yankee Stadium, and the New Jersey Meadowlands. For more ticket information, you can call 212-926-8000 and extension 55. Well, TJ, here in the month of September, you can make move after move after move and still not deplete your roster because of all the guys that have been called up. So Almanzar will come in. He'll be the 5th pitcher for Toronto, and the Yankees will go to the bench once again, too.
Well, with Chad Curtis coming up to hit, Tim Johnson said, okay, I'm going to go with my right-handed pitcher. And Joe Torre's got an ace left on his bench, too. He's got Darryl Strawberry.
The Yankees called up 6 players when the roster was expanded. So Joe Torre looking for the long ball with 2 outs. And Strawberry with 24 home runs. All you can do is take your shots at the right time. If they don't work out, there's always tomorrow.
You know, you have the people that you want to the plate in this time of the game against certain right-handed pitchers, and Joe Torre's got his big guy coming up right now against a hard-throwing right-hander.
And they asked for the appeal. Strawberry looked like he was trying to get out of the way of that pitch, and McClellan said he went a little bit too far, so that'll be a strike. So Almanzar now no balls at 2 strikes on Strawberry. Strawberry would like to throw a haymaker here on Almanzar.
Very good. I like that.
Swing and a miss. It won't happen this time. Almanzar strikes out Strawberry. So the Yankees will leave another man on. We go to the top of the ninth. Toronto in front by 2.
Splendid looking Lexus.
Thanks.
Like my new Seville, no doubt, a technological marvel, blessed with the control of the world's most renowned driving system.
System?
Nope, that's right. You don't have the North Star system.
The all-new Seville, with all the power and control of the North Star system, now just $549 a month. It's not just new, it's what's next.
Do I want to know how much?
No, it would break your heart.
The all-new Seville, it's what's next.
99 cents for 5 nuggets.
99 cents!
Did you know Wendy's 5-piece chicken nuggets are just 99 cents every day?
Excuse me?
This price is every day?
That's right.
Dave is proud to present 5 crispy chicken nuggets for 99 cents every day.
99 cents is not going to change?
This is not like for a week.
I don't know what to say.
That's a good nugget.
It's quite possibly the best deal in chicken.
It's worth crossing the road for.
Your local Wendy's has a special ticket offer for the Radio City Christmas Spectacular starring the Rockettes, November 5th through January 3rd.
Where can I get Bell Atlantic mobile wireless service? I know I saw a store around here somewhere. Wait a minute. I can go to any Nobody Beats the Wiz location. That's where I can get the best wireless values in New York and New Jersey. Like Digital Choice Service with price plans that start as low as $29.99 a month. Plus, the first minute of every incoming local call is free. And I know there's a store right over here.
Bell Atlantic mobile service is now at Nobody Beats the Wiz, a Cablevision company.
New York Yankees baseball is sponsored by the Toyota Camry, the #1 selling car in America. Toyota every day, based on the R.L. Polk 1997 total passenger car registrations. And by Nobody Beats the Wiz for total home entertainment. Nobody Beats the Wiz, a Cablevision company. And by Ford. Visit your tri-state Ford store and see why there's more to afford.
Well, a pretty good crowd on hand. And so far, it's been somewhat of a disappointment for the Yankee fans, looking for David Cone to win number 20 today, and the Yankees number 104. Cone right now is on the opposite end. He could lose this game if the Yankees don't hold the Blue Jays here in the 9th inning and come back in the bottom of the 9th. And Carlos Delgado leads it off against Mendoza. Mendoza came in to pitch the 8th inning. He went through the Blue Jays 1, 2, 3. And he pulls the trigger there. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Strawberry will remain in the game and play left field. Look at that sinker. Go down and away. That is one of the most effective pitches against, big, strong left-handed bats.
Because that big, strong left-handed bat's trying to hit the ball in the upper deck in right field, and that sinker goes down and away. And the softer it is, the more effective it is.
That's a hard shot to Brocious. Knocks him almost out into right field a little bit. But he makes a nice throw to Mendoza covering, and there's one gone.
After throwing a couple good sinkers, Mendoza tries to come up and in with the fastball. You see why most sinker ball pitchers like to stay down and away, down and away. When you come inside, it's got to be perfect in there.
Well, most sinker ball pitchers, too, like to have that good defense behind them, especially on the infield, right, TJ?
You got that right.
Cruz Jr. leads it off, or check that bats with 1 out here in the 9th inning. He led off with a home run in the 7th inning. That will get past Knobloch into center field for a base hit. That's his 3rd of the day.
The Yankee defense had Cruz played to pull, and that Cruz hit the ball up the middle. You saw Chuck Knobloch go about 8 or 10 steps to his right and couldn't get to it simply because you saw how far he was played over into right field, and that's where you want to play somebody that's going to pull the ball. Cruz just crossed him up.
Toronto's 15th base hit of the game so far, and this brings up Tony Fernandez. Fernandez has struck out 3 times, and he pops this one up in the left field. For a moment there, Strawberry had a problem picking it up, but he recovers, and there's 2 gone. Well, the shadows are pretty nasty right now as far as the batter's eye is concerned. Towards this time of day, too, in left field. That's when that sun is just creeping up above the stadium, and if the ball is hit into the proper spot, you just can't see it at all. It gets caught up in the sun. Santiago comes to bat for the second time. He hit for Fletcher in the 7th inning and doubled off the right center field wall.
You know, I remember as a little boy watching Yankee World Series back in the early 50s and all the way through there in the October sun, and you would see the shadows get down there and the left fielders trying to field the ball. I didn't know what it was like until I got out there on the field.
Well, of course, we are in this record year as far as home runs are concerned, and you faced Roger Maris, right?
Yes, I did.
You pitched against, didn't you pitch against Mark McGwire, too?
I pitched against Mark McGwire. One of 5 pitchers.
Not two, is it one of 5?
Mm-hmm. The 2 Negroes, Sutton, Ryan, and myself. You know, I said Roger Maris, to me, was a left-handed hitting Al Kaline, because they both played well. They both played the outfield. They ran well. They had good arms. They were line drive hitters, and Roger had some power.
You probably had a better chance getting McGwire out than you did Roger Maris, right?
Mark hit 2 home runs off of me here, but I got Mark out more times. Mark had probably a lower batting average off of me because Mark wanted to try to pull the ball.
Did you give up home runs to Maris and McGwire?
No, just McGwire.
Just McGwire. I'm sitting next to a legend, don't even know it.
Yeah.
You're part of history.
Yes.
Can I get your autograph before this game is over with? How'd you do against Babe Ruth?
That's what my daughter called up and asked me. She said, did Daddy pitch against Babe Ruth?
I'm Bobby Mercer. That's Tommy John. Unbelievable. And TJ with 3 20-game seasons. Your best season, 1980, we both played on that ball club, 22-9.
And you know, funny thing, I missed 3 weeks of the season with a bad back. I slipped on the mound in Cleveland in September and didn't pitch the last 3 weeks.
Popped up towards Brocious. Well, Brocious takes care of it. The Jays are gone here in the top of the 9th inning. Last hope coming up for New York. They're behind by 2.
Want to color your gray beard or mustache and look natural? Get Just for Men Gel.
You look so natural, no one can tell with Just for Men Gel.
Brush in and in 5 minutes, gray is gone.
No one can tell with Just for Men Gel.
Anytime, any day, anything. The Bell Atlantic Yellow Pages. It's life, listed alphabetically.
You've got to keep reminding yourself, you're 50 now. You've got a lot of dreams you're still chasing, and too few dollars to catch them. But to help make up for lost time, you've got the investment answers you need at Chase Investment Services Corp. Advice you can trust right there in your branch. You've got financial consultants who know it's not too late to get started. You've got Chase. The right relationship is everything.
We think an SUV should be less status symbol and more truck. So you'll find a truck-based steel frame under every Jimmy to give it backbone and make it as solid and true as a GMC truck. And right now, get this solid deal. Buy a Jimmy and get $2,500 cash back during the GMC Summer Sell Down. Your GMC dealer's got plenty of Jimmys on hand. But hurry, because while backbone will always be standard on Jimmy, this great deal won't. Jimmy by GMC.
Well, back here at the bottom of the 9th inning, last hope coming up for New York. They're behind by 2. And a lot of Yankee fans are not happy about what is going on here as the Yankees play the best on WPIX. So we trying to recognize all of our teammates here on the WB11. Vivian, of course, we couldn't do it without Vivian. Josh Stern, associate producer, and today's director, Marty Reyes. Good job done by Marty throughout the year. Leon Swire also directs some of our telecasts here on the WB11. And I'm not sure who that guy is. Michael Cooney, nice job, buddy. You are terrific. And, of course, Paul Bissonette, the executive in charge of this broadcast. If you don't like the way it is, call Paul. I'm just kidding. Okay. Everybody likes it. What do you want me to do? I know the Yankee fans would love for the Yankees to come back here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And Brocious will lead it off for the Yankees. And another pitching change. Person is the new pitcher for Toronto. He has become the guy that closes it out for them now. Only 3 saves, so newly acquainted to the closer job. Now that Randy Myers is gone.
Well, this was a guy that the Mets absolutely loved. They thought that he could be another Doc Gooden. Then he was in that John Olerud trade, came over, had trouble throwing strikes starting. When they put him in the bullpen, all of a sudden he's throwing strikes, and they asked him, what's the reason? He said, because I know I only have to be out there for 1 inning, and I can just throw the ball as hard as I can rather than try to be out there for 7, 8, or 9 and try to milk his way along.
So he just stopped pacing himself and lets it go for 1 inning.
That's right.
Now it's 1-2 on Brocious. Well, Person with 3 saves, as we showed you. Also, Plesac has 3 saves, but Quantrill with 7. That leads this ball club now that Myers has taken off to San Diego. Toronto Blue Jays were stuck with a huge contract in Randy Myers, and they put him on the waiver list. Popped up behind home plate. And Santiago runs out of room. Yeah, they put Myers on the waiver list, TJ, and San Diego claims him, and they let him go.
San Diego claimed him because they didn't want Atlanta, and they just thought, well, that Toronto would withdraw him. And as soon as they put that claim in, Toronto said, there you are. Thank you very much. He's yours.
You know, Gord Ash, the general manager for Toronto, they made some hefty trades and let some guys go that were key members of this ball club when the season started. I think they were ready to say, I give. Brocious pops this one up again. This is playable, though. And Fernandez puts it away. But now that they've inserted, you know, when they got rid of Sprague, they got rid of Guzman, Myers is gone. As we're taking a look at this out, but I think it was more or less Toronto was not in the race. I mean, they were being blown out. They weren't in the wild card race, and it was kind of like, okay, we give, and we'll start looking towards 1999. And some of these young kids started to perform. The next thing you know, they're off on an 11-game winning streak, and here they are.
Well, they were dumping salaries, and they were dumping players to give younger guys that are in that spot a chance to perform. And like you said, when the young guys came up, and they've got a lot of young guys, and with the free agent market like it is, you know, they could go out and could get themselves the player that they think that they need, coupled with all their young players.
Out of play, and it's no balls and 2 strikes to Girardi. I mean, if they win today, which looks like that if the Yankees don't hurry up and do something, they will do that. They will only be 3 games back in the wild card. And Girardi will swing and miss. Santiago throws one in the dirt, but scooped up nicely by Delgado. So from one catcher to a former catcher, Delgado puts it away, and it's 2 gone.
Now, that was a slider in the dirt. Watch this good breaking ball right here. Boy, that thing goes straight down, and Joe Girardi swings over the top of it. And with the ball being in the dirt, Santiago tries to catch him. He's on his knees, and then he just throws a little lollipop down there. Well, that would have been embarrassing if you dropped the ball like that, throwing just a little dewdrop down to first base.
Last chance for the Yankees. Knobloch with 2 men out here in the ninth. The killer inning for the Yankees was the 6th when Toronto batted around and scored 3 runs. The Yankees were leading 3-1 at that time. And that's when Toronto took the lead 4-3. And it's 5-3 here in the ninth. And Knobloch working Person. Did he call that a strike?
Yes.
2 balls and a strike. I thought he had called that a ball.
No, that's a pretty good pitch. The catcher's sitting outside, but the ball was a strike.
Now it's 3-1.
You know, Chuck Knobloch is doing what a leadoff batter has to do with your ball club down 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning. Try to work the pitcher as best he can to get a walk. And the tying run comes to the plate. Who knows? Funny things happen in baseball.
That's out of play. Now it's 3-2. Inside, ball 4. The Yankees will indeed, with 2 men out, bring the tying run to home plate. That'll be Derek Jeter. One thing this Yankee ball club has done all year long is be very patient at home plate.
Santiago out talking to Person, saying, you know, come on now. Let's not walk them back into the ball game.
And Jeter has set new highs in home runs. He's got 19. Jeter with 2 RBIs today, so his RBI total is up to 79. Big game for Toronto. Knobloch is not the run. Jeter is the tying run. And that's up high to even the count up at 1-1. Jeter struck out in his last at bat in the 7th inning. Good swing, but foul back and out of play. Jeter's average now .328. 2 men out for the Yankees and a 1-2 count to Jeter here in the ninth. And Jeter trying to hold tough. That one's out of play. The Red Sox come into town for 2 games starting tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday, and then the Yankees will head off to Tampa Bay to take on the Devil Rays. Johnson and Toronto trying to win their 81st game of 1998. And another foul back and out of play. So this is just challenge after challenge as Person, as Tommy was saying, hey, he just comes in and lets it go as long as he can let it go.
I'm surprised they haven't thrown Derek Jeter, after throwing 3 or 4 of those good, hard, high fastballs, dropped some breaking ball on him.
Could possibly happen here. There's the breaking ball. Person's got a good breaking ball. Just a matter of being able to control it. Up high and outside, ball 3, 3-2. Yankee fans are on their feet. Outside, ball 4. And Jeter will be on. So the Yankees not giving up here in the 9th inning. Knobloch moves down to second. Jeter on at first. And the batter now will be Shane Spencer as Tim Johnson comes out to the mound. Tommy, these are the situations, though, that Person is going to have to deal with if he's going to be that stopper for Toronto.
You can't pitch with emotion when you pitch out of the bullpen. You can have some fire in your stomach and come out there and you're really throwing hard, but you can't get all caught up in the moment right now. He's got to be as calm as he can be in this situation. You got to revel in it and rise to the occasion. But you know, Bobby, I tell you, I kind of like Shane Spencer at the plate right here.
Well, Paul O'Neill was thrown out of the game, ejected for the first time in 1998 after he struck out in the 7th inning, and that's when Shane Spencer went into right field to play. So Spencer gets a chance to bat with 2 men on and 2 men out. What a hero he could be.
Well, he's already hit some home runs up here now for the Yankees, and it's just another pitcher on their mound throwing the ball hard, but he's got to throw it over the plate.
3 home runs for the Yankees and 7 RBIs. He had a couple here at Yankee Stadium a few games back. Now Spencer and Person and Santiago is going to talk it over. That game I was talking about was against Kansas City. He was 5 for 5 in that game with 2 home runs.
That's the one his mom thought that you went 5 for 5 all the time.
That's one of those breakout games. I like the way he swings the bat. He has got plenty of punch when he makes contact. High and deep, but on the line to left field, and Shannon Stewart had that sink action. Good swing by Shane Spencer, and the Blue Jays will win it 5-3 over the Yankees. And the Blue Jays will take 3 of 4 of this 4-game series and move within 3 games of the wild card against Boston Red Sox.
Bobby, like I said, Shane Spencer's hit fastballs before, and that's what he got, and that's what he put a good swing on it. And unfortunately, he got on top of the ball and hit a sinker to Shannon Stewart, just a 1/4 of an inch from being a hero or the 27th out of the ball game.
All right, that's it from Yankee Stadium, and the final score once again: Toronto 5 and the Yankees 3. Cone takes the loss today. Please join us for our final telecast of the season Friday night at 7:30 as the Bronx Bombers travel to Baltimore to face off with Baltimore. Up next is Point Break, followed by the WB lineup. Well, for all of us here at the WB11 Yankee telecast, including all the people that you saw that support us here on this tremendous team, and for my partner Tommy John, I'm Bobby Mercer. We'll see you Friday from Baltimore. Good night, everybody.